Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. The team at TV Days Drama Digest is back with another electrifying deep dive into the heart-pounding drama unfolding in Salem. Today, we're peeling back the layers of one of the show's most gripping storylines, the enigmatic mystery surrounding Sophia's child. As the plot thickens, the question on everyone's mind is, will the true identity of Sophia's child finally be revealed? Buckle up, because this tale is brimming with deception, betrayal, and jaw-dropping twists that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's unravel the drama and explore how this storyline is set to unfold, with all the suspense and emotional weight that Days of Our Lives is famous for. In the sleepy yet scandal-ridden town of Salem, secrets never stay buried for long. Sophia, a character who has stirred both intrigue and distrust since her arrival, finds herself at the center of a storm. Her claims about her child have sparked skepticism, particularly from Brady, whose instincts scream that something is amiss. As the narrative spirals into a maze of clues, suspicions, and hidden truths, the residents of Salem are drawn into a whirlwind of drama that threatens to upend their lives. With a questionable adoption record, a clandestine DNA test, and a clue left at a fire station, the stage is set for revelations that could shake the very foundations of the community. Let's dive into the details and dissect the electrifying developments that have fans buzzing with anticipation. The seeds of doubt, Brady's growing suspicion. Brady Black, a stalwart of Salem known for his sharp instincts and unyielding determination, has never been one to take things at face value. His distrust of Sophia has been simmering for weeks, fueled by her evasive answers and the murky circumstances surrounding her child's origins. Sophia's story. That she adopted a child under mysterious circumstances has raised red flags, and Brady's gut tells him there's more to it than meets the eye. The tension between them crackles like a live wire, with Brady's piercing gaze and pointed questions putting Sophia on edge. Viewers can feel the weight of his suspicion in every scene as he meticulously pieces together the puzzle of her past. The turning point came when Brady stumbled upon a family photo circulating online, one that Sophia claimed depicted her child. But something about the image didn't sit right. The lighting was too perfect, the smiles too staged, and the background eerily generic. Digging deeper, Brady uncovered a bombshell. The photo wasn't a candid family moment, but a stock image plucked from the internet. The discovery sent shockwaves through him, confirming his worst fears. Sophia was weaving a web of lies. But why? What was she hiding, and what did it have to do with the child she claimed as her own? Determined to expose the truth, Brady took matters into his own hands. He unearthed an adoption record tied to Sophia's story, but a closer look revealed it to be riddled with inconsistencies. Dates didn't align, signatures were questionable, and the agency listed seemed to exist only on paper. The document was a fabrication, a flimsy facade meant to prop up Sophia's narrative. For Brady, this was the final straw. His resolve hardened, and he vowed to protect his family and uncover the truth, no matter the cost. The stakes were higher than ever, and Brady's pursuit of justice set the stage for a dramatic confrontation that would ripple through Salem. A clue at the fire station, Steve's involvement. Brady's investigation took a daring turn when he decided to enlist the help of Steve Johnson, Salem's resident private investigator with a knack for uncovering secrets. In a clandestine meeting that felt straight out of a noir thriller, Brady handed Steve a cryptic clue. A tattered piece of paper with the address of a local fire station scrawled across it. The note was accompanied by a hushed, urgent conversation, with Brady's voice trembling as he recounted his fears about Sophia's child. "There's something wrong here, Steve," he said, his eyes haunted. "I don't know who that kid is, but I'm damn sure Sophia's not telling us the whole story." Steve, ever the seasoned sleuth, took the clue with a grim nod. The fire station angle was intriguing. Why would Brady point him there? Was it a place where evidence had been hidden, or had something more sinister occurred? As Steve delved into the investigation, he uncovered whispers of an incident at the fire station months earlier. A baby had been left in a safe haven box, a heartbreaking act that had made local headlines but faded into obscurity. Could this abandoned child be connected to Sophia's story? The possibility sent chills down Steve's spine, and he began combing through records, interviewing firefighters, and chasing down leads with relentless determination. The fire station itself became a character in this unfolding drama, its red brick walls and flashing lights a stark contrast to the secrets it might hold. Steve's investigation painted a vivid picture: a stormy night, a shadowy figure leaving a bundle in the safe haven box, and the faint cry of a child echoing in the darkness. The imagery was haunting, and viewers were left wondering if this was the key to unlocking Sophia's deception. Steve's pursuit of the truth added a layer of suspense, as each clue brought him closer to a revelation that could change everything. Rafe's doubts and the DNA test. Meanwhile, across town, Rafe Hernandez found himself grappling with his own doubts about Sophia's story. Known for his loyalty and moral compass, Rafe had initially given Sophia the benefit of the doubt. But as Brady's suspicions began to seep into his consciousness, Rafe couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. "Is he right?" Rafe muttered to himself, pacing his office as he wrestled with the possibility that Sophia was hiding a monumental secret. The weight of uncertainty pressed down on him, and he knew he couldn't sit idly by while the truth remained elusive. In a bold move, Rafe decided to take matters into his own hands. He obtained a DNA sample from Tesoro, the child at the heart of the mystery. The scene was fraught with tension. Rafe, under the guise of a routine visit, carefully swabbed the child's cheek while Sophia was distracted. His heart pounded as he sealed the sample, knowing that the results could either vindicate Sophia or expose her as a fraud. The act felt like a betrayal, but Rafe's need for answers outweighed his guilt. He sent the sample to a lab, his mind racing with possibilities. Would the DNA reveal Tesoro's true parentage? Could it connect the child to someone in Salem, or even to the abandoned baby from the fire station? The wait for the results was agonizing, both for Rafe and for viewers. Days of Our Lives masterfully built the suspense, with close-up shots of Rafe's furrowed brow and restless pacing intercut with scenes of Sophia's seemingly carefree demeanor. Was she truly oblivious to the storm brewing around her, or was her calm exterior a carefully crafted mask? The DNA test loomed large, a ticking time bomb that could detonate at any moment, shattering lives and relationships in its wake. Sophia's facade, a master of deception? At the heart of this whirlwind is Sophia herself, a character who has captivated and confounded viewers in equal measure. Her charm and poise have won her allies in Salem, but her evasive answers and questionable actions have sown seeds of doubt. To some, she's a grieving mother desperate to protect her child. To others, she's a cunning manipulator with an agenda. The show has skillfully kept her true motives ambiguous, leaving fans to debate whether she's a victim or a villain. Sophia's interactions with Tesoro are tender and heartfelt, yet there's an undercurrent of unease. Her eyes start nervously when questioned about the child's origins, and her stories shift ever so slightly with each retelling. The discovery of the fake adoption record and the stock photo only deepened the mystery. Why would Sophia go to such lengths to fabricate a backstory? Is she protecting Tesoro from a dangerous truth, or is she hiding something far more sinister? The possibility that Tesoro might not be her child at all has sent shockwaves through the fanbase, with theories ranging from kidnapping to a desperate act of love. The drama reached a fever pitch in a recent episode when Sophia caught wind of Brady's investigation. In a moment of raw vulnerability, she confronted him, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and defiance. "You don't understand what I've been through," she cried, tears streaming down her face. "You have no idea what I'm protecting him from." Her words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken truths. Was this a genuine plea for understanding, or another layer of her carefully constructed facade? The scene was a masterclass in emotional storytelling, leaving viewers torn between sympathy and suspicion. The emotional stakes, a community on edge. The mystery of Sophia's child has reverberated beyond her immediate circle, pulling in a web of characters who each have their own stakes in the outcome. For Brady, it's a matter of trust and protecting his family from potential danger. His relentless pursuit of the truth has strained his relationships, as loved ones urge him to let it go. Yet Brady's stubborn resolve, a hallmark of his character, drives him forward, even as the cost of his obsession grows. Steve, with his investigator's instincts, sees the case as a personal challenge. The fire station clue has ignited his curiosity, and he's determined to uncover the truth, no matter how dark it may be. His involvement adds a layer of professional intrigue as he navigates the murky waters of Salem's secrets with a cool head and a sharp eye. Rafe, meanwhile, is torn between his duty to seek the truth and his loyalty to those he cares about. The DNA test represents a moral crossroads. Will he uncover a truth that could destroy lives, or will he find peace in confirming Sophia's story? His internal struggle is palpable, and viewers can't help but root for him as he grapples with the weight of his decision. Even peripheral characters are drawn into the drama. The fire station's firefighters, who remember the night a baby was left in their care, add a layer of emotional depth to the story. Their recollections paint a picture of a desperate act, one that tugs at the heartstrings and raises questions about the child's true origins. The entire town of Salem feels like it's holding its breath, waiting for the truth to come to light. Theories and speculation. What lies ahead? As the storyline barrels toward its climax, fans are buzzing with theories about how it will all unfold. One popular speculation is that Tesoro is the child left at the fire station, abandoned by a parent with ties to Salem's elite. Could Sophia have taken the child in a moment of desperation, claiming him as her own to fill a void in her life? Or is there a more sinister motive at play, perhaps tied to a long-buried scandal involving one of Salem's prominent families? Another theory posits that the DNA test will reveal a shocking connection to a beloved character. Could Tesoro be the child of someone we've known for years, hidden in plain sight? The possibility of a secret heir or a long-lost child adds a layer of soap opera grandeur to the story, promising emotional reunions and devastating betrayals. Then there's the question of Sophia's true identity. Some fans believe she's not who she claims to be, perhaps a fugitive or someone with a vendetta against Salem's residents. Her evasiveness and the fabricated adoption record lend credence to this theory, suggesting that her arrival in town was no accident. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: the revelation of Tesoro's identity will send shockwaves through Salem, reshaping relationships and unearthing secrets that have been buried for years. The power of Days of Our Lives. Why this story resonates. What makes this storyline so compelling is its ability to tap into universal themes of trust, family, and the search for truth. Days of Our Lives has always excelled at blending high-stakes drama with raw human emotion, and the mystery of Sophia's child is no exception. The story resonates because it forces characters and viewers to confront difficult questions. How far would you go to protect someone you love? What happens when trust is broken, and how do you rebuild it? And perhaps most poignantly, what does it mean to be a parent, especially when the truth is shrouded in lies? The show's writers have masterfully crafted a narrative that keeps viewers guessing, with each episode peeling back another layer of the mystery. The pacing is relentless, with cliffhangers that leave fans clamoring for more. The performances, too, are a highlight. Sophia's enigmatic charm, Brady's simmering intensity, Rafe's quiet turmoil, and Steve's dogged determination all bring the story to life. The chemistry between the actors elevates the drama, making every confrontation and revelation feel visceral and real. Conclusion: a revelation on the horizon. As we await the next chapter in this gripping saga, one thing is clear: the truth about Sophia's child will change everything. Will Brady's suspicions be vindicated, exposing Sophia as a liar? Will Steve's investigation uncover a connection to the fire station baby, rewriting the history of Tesoro's origins? And what will the DNA test reveal? Will it bring closure, or will it open a new Pandora's box of secrets? The answers are just around the corner, and Days of Our Lives is poised to deliver a bombshell that will leave fans reeling. Do you trust Sophia, or do you think she's hiding a dark secret? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.